Hi, my name's David Schutz, and I wanted to let you know why I started Fit After 50 and what I hope happens as a result. The idea for Fit After 50 came a few years ago when my father, who was about 91 at the time, started showing signs of short-term memory loss. Now, for those of you that don't know, short-term memory loss is a first sign of dementia. And when I learned that, which I didn't know it at the time, but when I learned that, it completely freaked me out. So I'm kind of a researchaholic, and I started doing a bunch of research to understand dementia and also subsequently other chronic age-related disease so I could find out what I could recommend to help my father and also understand what steps I should take myself. And I have to tell you, I have learned a ton. There's so much information out there. And if you stop watching this video, just please take this one point away. If you're the kind of person who likes to have control over your life, and part of that means for you that you want to lead a long and healthy life where you remain mentally fit and independent. In other words, you don't need to get checked into a nursing home. There are simple steps that you can take, and I've put them together in a plan for you, but there are simple steps that you can take, and it should come as no surprise to you that it includes exercise, a healthy diet, managing your weight, and a few other very simple things. The bottom line is that it is totally in your control. It's your lifestyle that dictates what your aging years are going to look like. You choose. I mean, sure, some of it is genetics, right? My dad was adopted, so we used to ask him years ago how it was that he was in such good shape, and he would always smile, and he would say, well, it's diet and luck and exercise and luck and a whole lot of luck. Now, by luck, I think what he meant was that he had, anyway, the good fortune of having the genetics that allowed him to lead a long and healthy life. So the bottom line is that outside of whatever your genetic lottery is that you've inherited, you can control things like diet, exercise, and your weight. And I've got to say, all the research indicates the exact same thing. And this probably comes as no surprise, right? I mean, I'm sure that everybody knows that getting regular exercise and eating a healthy diet is good for you, right? Newsflash. But is it weird, on the other hand, that over half of the people 65 and over wind up needing extended long-term care with basic stuff like eating and dressing and bathing? Do you want to be that person? My wife gave me this phrase: the saddest three words from a dying person are woulda, coulda, and shoulda. So I guess what I'm saying is, please make it a choice. Make it your choice to start living a healthy lifestyle today. Control what you can. So back to why I started Fit After 50. While I was doing this research into how to promote healthy aging, one of the things that I came across was a pie chart from the National Institute of Health website that showed the top 10 causes of preventable death for people 50 and over. Now, not surprisingly, tobacco use is the #1 cause, but what completely blew me away is that a lack of exercise and poor nutrition is the second leading preventable cause. And this just struck me as being so profoundly sad that I thought, I have got to do something about this. And then I started thinking, I've been interested in fitness for a while and check out the fitness sites, and I realized that most of the fitness sites out there are for people that are between about 18 and 40 years old that tend to want to have superhero physiques. It's all the rage these days. What's amazingly absent are websites for people 50 and over, most of whom I believe aren't so concerned about getting into superhero shape, but rather I think are probably just more interested in doing what they can to make sure that they live as healthily as possible for the rest of their days, right? So my thinking is, what about a fitness site that is focused on people 50 and over, that promotes fitness, good nutrition, weight management, other best practices based around having a long and healthy life? So it's basically kind of fitness for the rest of us. And as I continued my research, I also came across a graph that really shocked me on the Institute for Public Health website that shows that while human lifespan has increased a lot over the last 100 years, human health span, or the years the average person lives and can expect to remain healthy and fully functional, has stayed pretty much the same as it was 100 years ago. We're living longer, but we're not staying healthy. So the question is it possible to do something to make it so that we live long, fully functional lives? It's a simple goal, and we can personally influence the outcomes that we experience. So that's it. What I'm hoping is to move people, hopefully you, to start taking the simple steps required to live a long, healthy, and fully functional life. I mean, where do you want to be when you're in your 70s or 80s or 90s? In a nursing home? Or would you rather be enjoying life, going on new adventures, playing with your grandkids, or learning how to paddleboard or go for long bike rides or hikes with your friends? So that's basically it. I just hope that we all get that it's actually really easy to make the right choices to lead a long and healthy life. So here's to you. My question is, won't you join me? Wouldn't you rather be healthy and fully functional through your entire life? So let's do this together and make the second half of our lives as amazing as the first. Thank you.